Hey everybody, welcome back to Making Something Out of Nothing with Mama Reen. It is Friday morning and I'm going to show you guys how to make some super easy hash browns. And I'm also going to be making a little bit of eggs, a little bit of ham. But first I'm going to show you guys because the hash browns, if you guys have ever tried to make them, if you don't do them correctly, they'll come out like reddish, grayish, really mushy, and not like the crispy, crunchy hash browns that you get like in a diner or a restaurant, things like that. So I'm gonna tell you a little secret. This is the first time I've ever really made hash browns, so come along for the ride. So for the first step, you either can use, I'm pretty sure you can use any type of potato that you have. Russet is probably like the most common, that's what I'm looking for, potato to use. But I had red, so shout out to Trini for dropping off some potatoes. And what I did is I used my little handy dander KitchenAid with it. I wish I had a KitchenAid. I need a KitchenAid so bad. Fucking dander. It's like this little Cuisinart thing, so it has a shredder, so I was able to shred the potatoes like so. And what you're going to need to do is run your potato, once they're shredded, put them directly into a bath of cold water. And then you're going to want to rinse the potatoes until there's no cloudy piss. You hear me out, Cass? So now that you took out all the starch out of your potatoes, you're going to need a little kitchen cloth, towel, whatever it is that you have. And then make sure all the water is pressed out for the most part. Let me see if I can show you guys. So I put it in a colander, however you say it, and just take out most of the water. You want your potatoes as dry as possible. So just think, you know, your man's mad, you're mad at your man, and he's wants some of that thing, but you're just not having it that dry. Okay, so you want these things dry. Make me a little snack while I wait for these things to dry. You're having a hard time getting your potatoes to dry out fully. I suggest you wrap them in a dish towel and then go ahead and just apply as much pressure as you can to the potatoes and rock. And this should just squeeze out all the excess water that we don't want. A little bit of a process. You do have to like start this ahead of time, and now I'm all wet from draining out the water. But so here I have the potatoes laid out. They're still a little damp, so I'm gonna continue to allow them to dry. So while that's drying, I'm gonna get my snack. Okay, so now that I went ahead and allowed the potatoes to fully, you know, get rid of the water or whatever, fully dry, I guess you would say. Now I'm gonna pour it onto a baking dish like so. So now another important little trick or little thing to do would be, oh shizzle, would be to like fluff them up. Oh shit, I think I made too many. Maybe a little snack while I'm waiting for the potatoes to dry. You already know what it is. Pizza. Homemade pizza. So while the potatoes are still air drying, I'm going to go ahead and cube up my country ham. So we can just make use of our good time. So I have honestly some regular country ham. Just a big old hunk. If you guys, I like the fattiness of the ham. You know, obviously if you guys don't like fatty ham, trim the ham off, or, you know, use whatever ham you like. But I'm going to show you guys how I like to prepare my ham. Yes, Maya? Pan already on. It's on a medium. So I'm going to go ahead and put in some butter and brown sugar. And I'm going to make like a little sugar caramelized habra. And then we'll add the ham. So my pan, I added a little bit of butter in it. And I wouldn't use too much butter because once the ham goes in and starts cooking, it does release a lot of juice. So it's going to kind of thin out your sauce. So now just add some brown sugar. My family likes it super sweet, so I kind of tend to add a little bit more than not. You can also use syrup, but I like the flavor of the brown sugar, and I also feel like it thickens the little sauce that we are going to be creating. So I put this on low. so the sugar can melt nice and gently. So once this is all melted, then we'll go ahead and add in the ham. Okay, so the butter and the sugar has came together, and this is what you're looking for, nice and bubbly, brown, thick and scrumptious. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and place the ham, pieces of ham right into the sugar. And I wouldn't, just move it around just a little bit. And I'm sorry, I'm eating, so if you guys hear me chewing, my bad. Okay, so here's the ham, and I'm going to turn it down just a little bit now so the butter and sugar mixture doesn't burn. Hold on, baby. Once the ham starts releasing all the juices, then we're going to start turning it and flipping. So at this point, the ham has just drenched in our little succulent sauce. And you can tell it's turned the ham a little bit golden brown. So good. I recommend leaving the flame on, on a lower setting, because or else the sugar will burn, and unless you like that flavor. But here's our ham. Super simple, just 2 easy ingredients besides your ham, and you just warm it up until it's nice and look at how crispy and nice. So there it is. About maybe 3-4 tablespoons of regular canola oil. I put about a tablespoon of butter. So don't be scared that this is too much, because you're gonna need it. So once this melts, I'm gonna be cooking these in batches because I made a lot. So once this is melted, then we'll go ahead and put it in. Okay, so now our butter and oil concoction is ready to go. So I'm just gonna grab a handful and just place it in like so. I'd go with about kind of an even amount spread out so it can cook rather evenly. And then whatever seasoning you guys want to use, on my end, I'm going to use some regular sea salt. You can use garlic salt, seasoned salt, whatever it is that you need. But I'm going to keep this pretty simple. You can use seasoned pepper, but I'm going to use regular pepper, like I said. So go ahead and season it. And you know, potatoes like salt, so don't be shy. And once you have it down, you're going to want to put a top on.
You can find it in the store.
Beep. That's a bad bitch. Okay, so put the top on, and then we're going to put the flame up to about a medium and let it go for about 4 or 5 minutes before you flip it. Just don't even touch it. Let it be. Let it do what it is. You can see on the little bit of the outside right here, it's beginning to brown. You don't want to flip this until the entire thing, the whole circumference, is golden brown like that. So this is not ready yet. But I know you're going to be tempted to move it and flip it and all that, but do not flip nothing yet. Just like your stimulus check. Hold on to that thing before you flip it. Just kidding, flip that bitch right away. Talking about the check, not the potatoes. Flip it. Explanation or example of how it should be toasted all the way around. So at this point, I should be able to flip it. Oh Lord, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to flip it in one piece. Can't wait to get my new pan. Okay, so this is a little crunchy, a little toasty, but that's fine. No big deal. Let's just turn it down a little bit so it doesn't crunch as much on the other side. But there you have it, guys. There are your crunchy hash browns, and I'm going to keep doing my batches. So here's the first batch. Guys, so there you have it. There's my complete breakfast. My homemade hash browns are honey, brown sugar, not honey, brown sugar, butter glazed ham with 2 over easy eggs. And breakfast is ready. I mean, it's only 3 p.m., but that's okay. I hope you guys enjoy your day. I hope you enjoy my show. I hope you like, subscribe, put that little bell thing that they talk about, share it, download it, send smoke signals, all that. Thank you.